watching the Bulldog Brewhouse Podcast.
Hey everybody, it's Steve Grover back for another episode of the Bulldog Brewhouse Podcast. Obviously, we're enjoying some good weather now. It's the end of June. School's going to be out soon. Stampede's around the corner. Obviously, Canada Day, and obviously, the World Cup's going on. Unfortunately, Canada did lose to Switzerland 2-1, but hopefully they can get through the group of 32 next. But obviously, my next guest is also a person I'm very familiar with, Ernie Bird. And Ernie, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Steve. How are you?
Good. Thank you. So thank you for coming on the podcast. I know you're a very busy man.
Yeah.
And it's a pleasure to see you again. Obviously, I know who you are, and where are you originally from?
I was born and raised in the area. I grew up on the family farm at Alderside, and I haven't gone very far outside of that. I'm living in Turner Valley now, so that's not very far from.
Okay, so obviously you're an Alberta born and bred boy like me. I spent some times in the U.S., and my parents shipped me off to boarding school in BC for 3 years because they couldn't stand me. But, I always come back to Alberta, and, I've traveled the world. I was just recently in Shanghai, and then, down the U.S. in L.A., but, honestly, when I travel and I get older, I really appreciate Alberta. I mean, it's a very clean province. Economy's always doing well. It's very entrepreneurial. And obviously you can't forget about Banff. I mean, I was just there for Father's Day. My family took me out for a nice lunch, and it's very epic and majestic to be out in Banff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And currently, where do you live in the Calgary area? In Turner Valley?
In Turner Valley, yeah.
Yeah, and how do you like the Turner Valley area?
We love it. We lived my wife and I lived in Okotoks before that, and it just got a little too busy for us. We like the small town atmosphere, so 2012 we moved out there, and been there ever since. Yeah.
So how's life in Turner Valley opposed to Okotoks?
Quiet.
Quiet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You usually hear cows mooing and stuff like that at night.
Okay. Yeah. Do you hear motorcycles whipping by on their
Harleys?
All the time. All the time. Okay.
Time.
Because I went, grew up. I was born in Calgary. Unfortunately, my parents shipped me off to Strathcona, Tweedsmuir, and Okotoks areas.
Oh, wow.
So I had to take the bus every morning and afternoon, coming back and forth. And I'm very familiar with Okotoks. It's a great city. We do support the Okotoks Dogs here at Grover Law Firm. So if you ever need tickets for the game, let us know. We always got season tickets.
Cool.
And obviously there's the Okotoks Show and Shine down there. They shut down the whole street in August, and that's a great event. But yeah, I've seen it grow tremendously in the last 10 to 15 years, and I can understand it's very busy now. Mm-hmm. It's getting probably too much. You think it's ever going to be part of Calgary or no?
I don't know if it might.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
It's kind of the bedroom community of Calgary right now anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like Airdrie is, or
for sure.
And then Turner Valley's near Black Diamond, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So at the end of the day, I mean, obviously, you ride a motorcycle, I ride a motorcycle. How long have you been riding bikes for?
I think I can't even think how long it's been.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably in the late 90s, early 2000s that I started.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what got you into riding a motorcycle?
I just saw all the motorcycles and stuff, and I was just interested in it. So I took a course here in Calgary and bought a bike, and I've been a fan ever since.
Okay. And what's your bike of choice if you're out there riding?
Well, right now I'm riding Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
I've had 2 Harley Davidson bikes now,
But
I started off. I had Yamaha V-Star, had a Yamaha FJR. Yeah, I've gone through a few bikes here.
Okay, so obviously you're a Harley fan right now, riding a Harley. And what model are you riding?
A 2013 Electric Glide.
Okay, so that's a big bike.
It is.
Yeah, and you're a big guy, so you can handle that, correct?
For sure, yeah.
And obviously, Harley's it's a brand across the world pretty much. It's an American brand. It's all over the world. Mm-hmm. It's a very popular brand, sort of like Coca-Cola, McDonald's are very good marketing. I got a couple Harleys myself. I got a Lowrider ST, and obviously, I don't know if you've ever seen a Road Glide. The one done up with Winston on the side called Cherry.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, that's
and
nice.
But obviously you enjoy riding, but there's obviously, a bad situation that, happened, several years ago that led you into a little career path differently than what you're doing years ago, correct?
Right. Yeah.
So what were you doing before, you had your accident?
I was 35 years approximately as a heavy-duty mechanic.
Yeah.
Mostly in the area. I worked for the school division, the local school division there, for over 23 years, I believe, was when I was all done there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was in grease all the time, grease
Mm-hmm.
and dirt, and working heavy work and stuff. So in 2022, I was involved in the motorcycle accident, of course.
Yeah.
Oncoming vehicle turned into me when I was going through an intersection, and so I did the slide down the highway and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of led me into a career change, and it was an unexpected career change because I was doing physiotherapy, I was doing dizzy clinic, I was doing obviously psychology. I kind of fell into a dark place after the accident, and
Yeah.
so, but I started having trouble with my feet and my legs, and they were going numb on me all the time, and so my doctor sent me to a specialist, a nerve specialist, and they couldn't really figure out what was going on. It was kind of is this accident related or is it not accident related? I didn't really care, but I just wanted to, feel my legs and feet again. They were just slowly going worse. So I was to a few of these specialists, and of course you have to wait quite a while before you can get in. And sometimes it was like in 5 minutes they were kind of shrugging their shoulders going, yeah, I don't know what's going on with you. And so I got really frustrated, and my wife, she said to me, I think you should go to the alternative route. We've tried the Western medicine. Why don't we try alternative?
Yeah.
You should try reflexology. And honestly, I didn't even know what reflexology was.
Yeah.
I knew it had something to do with the feet, and I thought, okay, well, if we can get some circulation or whatever it needs down there to my feet, like, let's do this. So
Okay.
yeah, I went and I saw a therapist in Okotoks, and it was about the fifth or sixth appointment that I was going to see her. We attacked it pretty aggressively as far as timing. So I started getting results. I actually started to feel like I thought she was actually pouring water down my legs one time because I just had this feeling of release there. And so I got very interested in this reflexology. I started researching it. My therapist at the time started giving me some books and stuff to read, and I was just overcome with how cool this was.
Okay.
And it's not just for your feet, it works your whole body. So not only were my feet and legs feeling good, but my whole body, my whole disposition, like everything was just feeling so much better after the accident. So she suggested to me at an appointment one time, she said, you should become a therapist. I think you'd be really good at it. And at the time I just kind of laughed at her because, I'm this grease monkey, heavy duty mechanic type person. And I just never thought of myself as working on people.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't keep up at work. It just seemed like I just didn't have the stamina, and the heavy lifting and everything was just getting to me. So I thought, oh, what the heck? So I did do it and became certified in foot reflexology. And a little while after that, I got certified in hand reflexology. And I actually do it full time. I walked away from my career and I do it full time now. I want to give that back to people.
Okay. Well, that's good. So obviously, you went through like the traditional Western healthcare practitioners you talked about, like physio, massage, stuff like that. And then obviously, how did your wife find out about reflexology?
Well, it's a funny story. Before we met, she was actually going to become a reflexology therapist.
Okay.
So she signed up for a course, and it got canceled because of lack of interest.
Yeah.
So she just never pursued it. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. And then obviously she suggested to you,
yeah,
and unfortunately you had the motorcycle accident, and heavy duty mechanic, that's a hard, it's a hard job.
it is.
Obviously it's something that you enjoyed. I probably had a passion about, work in that industry for a long time. But then, sometimes when one door closes, three doors open. You had the fortunate ability to become in another career. And tell us a little bit about what is reflexology opposed, because you've done physio before.
I
So
have.
what is the difference? Like, like yesterday I had some massage therapy. I got a, right shoulder pain, some trap pain I'm trying to get rid of.
Sure.
He's doing wonders for me, but at the same time I can watch the World Cup. He does a home visit for me. But tell me, and you obviously have done massage too, right?
I have, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so coming from that perspective, how does reflexology differ from the other kind of active or passive treatment providers out there that you've tried before?
Well, the thing with reflexology, it's a complementary therapy. So it by itself is good, but if you combine it with acupuncture or massage, even with physiotherapy, anything like that, it's very complementary. So it just adds to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I found. I was still doing the physiotherapy after my accident, but I started acupuncture and reflexology as well, and it just made a world of difference.
Okay, so say you're treating someone for reflexology and you're trying to explain the difference of how would you treat them? How would you attack their body, take a history taking, but how is your treatment different than physio, like when you're hands on?
So reflexology appointment, like you mentioned, there is a health intake form. So we go through it and we kind of, go through what's hurting or what the problem is that they're there for. But when I do an appointment, it's a complete appointment. I'm not just focusing on the sore shoulder or the headache or whatever it is. It's a complete. So your whole body gets a complete workover from the inside out, basically. Yeah. So, and then whatever the issue was, I'll go back and spend some more time on those reflexes.
Okay. All right. So I've seen some videos with you, like you're handling feet and stuff like that. Is it does it come from the feet, your treatment, or all over the body pretty much?
So it's reflexology. I should explain a little bit. There's reflexes in the body that are mapped to every part, every organ, every gland, everything in your body. And those reflexes are found on the feet, the hands, the face, and the ears.
Okay.
So by pressuring those reflexes on the feet or hands or face or ears, you're actually sending an electrical signal. Your whole body works on energy. So you're actually sending energy to those particular parts, organs, glands, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And if there's any kind of a blockage, and when I say blockage, I don't mean like a blood clot or something like that. It's like an energy blockage. Any kind of a condition that you have is usually from the inside an energy blockage that is not permitting your body to heal itself.
Yeah.
So when I manipulate those reflexes, it's sending this energy to all those parts and clearing that energy so that your body will actually start to heal itself.
Okay. And what's the history of reflexology? Like, what's the background history of it? Where did it come from? Where did it origin from? And how did it come to North America?
That's kind of the tricky part. It's over 5,000 years old, but there's no real beginning of where reflexology came from. One instance that we saw in an Egyptian tomb, there was a pictograph on the wall of they were working on feet and working on hands.
Yeah.
So that was in Egypt, but then the Buddhist monks were bringing it around to the world. Wherever they would travel to, they were doing this work on the feet and work on the hands type thing. The Chinese were doing it. So there's no real start, I guess, or origin of reflexology.
And then how did it develop to become like sort of like another healthcare field in Canada, like in Alberta? Is it regulated by the government at all? Self-regulation?
No, it's not regulated. That's one thing that we're kind of working on as an association, trying to get it regulated. Yeah.
So if someone's out there interested in become like a reflexologist like yourself, where would they search out like sources to train in it, become certified in it? How do they go about that?
The best thing, and this is a direction I went, was the Reflexology Association of Canada.
Okay.
Going through them and training through them, I get the designation of an RCRT, or a Registered Canadian Reflexology Therapist, so that my receipts can be sent in for reimbursement. And right now, that's another thorn in our side, is that most insurance companies aren't covering reflexology. They recognize it as an up and coming modality, but a lot of businesses that have the benefit packages, it's not covered.
Okay.
But to get that RCRT, then you're getting the most up to date training. We do updated training, like we have to do yearly updates, continuing education. So we're right on top of everything when it comes to.
Okay. And then where is the association headquarters? Is there a certain headquarters in Canada where it's based out of?
Yeah, Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, the good old Peg.
Yeah.
The Blue Bombers and the Jet. The Jets are back there.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
St. Boniface Hospital. My dad was a surgeon. He worked out of there for a while, and then he came out one night and his tires were frozen in the parking lot, and so he took a flight out to Calgary, and that was the end of that.
That was it.
Yeah. And how many? Obviously, like I'm a lawyer, and there's over probably 10,000 lawyers in Alberta right now. How many practitioners are out there in this province of Alberta practicing this area for reflexology? Would you know that?
I don't know right offhand. I'm part of the Alberta chapter.
Yeah.
And I believe the last count that we had in the chapter was in the 100 mark type thing, but that's spread all over Alberta type thing.
And there's obviously, is there continuing education requirements?
Yes.
And what do you have to do every year?
Every year they pick a subject. A lot of it has to do with, the regulations, health issue, like how you can be healthy, and hygiene, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And do you enjoy your new career?
I do. I don't. It doesn't even feel like I don't. It doesn't feel like work to me.
Okay. And why do you enjoy it? I mean, obviously, everyone hates work.
Yeah.
It's the grind. It's 40 hours. Monday to Friday. I'm looking forward to 65 when I retire. I don't believe anyone can retire now with this economy going.
No.
But why do you enjoy your new career choice?
Well, I just like seeing the changes that can come. so easily. It's not hard for me. Like I sit at the end of the bed and work on the feet, or I sit at the side of the bed and work on the hands. I'm certified foot and hand. I don't do ears or face, but it's very easy to do. It's gratifying to see changes in people and have them come back to me and say, I've never felt this good for years, and you're making me feel so good. So yeah.
And then obviously, so it's a fulfilling career for you.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Then how long you been practicing reflexology for now, up to now?
Well, it hasn't been that long for me. I in 2023 is when I started my training, and I had to do practicum and exams and the schooling and all that. 2024 I was certified, and 2025 I left my career and went full time.
So it's been a little over a year now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where is your clinic if people are looking out for, to find you?
I have a few locations.
Okay.
My main clinic, is my house
Yeah.
in Turner Valley.
Yeah.
And it's just a room in the house that I've converted into a treatment room. I've joined Active Balance Health Center in Okotoks. They're on Elma Street.
Yeah.
That kind of historic street in Okotoks.
Yeah.
I'm there twice a week now. And the River Retreat Kananaskis out on Highway 40, they get me to come in and work on some of their guests if their guests are interested in a reflexology treatment.
Yeah.
But I can also take my own clients out there, and just so they can enjoy it's beautiful out there.
Yeah.
And in the summertime, I've actually will be starting pretty soon here. We do outdoor reflexology by the river.
Okay.
So you get the trees and the birds and the sound of the river going by you, and it's great.
Okay. And obviously, like to see, you have to, people have problems getting to their doctors, or they need a referral for physio. If someone wants to try your treatment, they tried other modalities and now watch this great podcast and say, okay, I want to talk to Ernie about reflexology. Do you need a doctor's note to see you, or can they just contact you directly?
No, they can contact me directly.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm replacing medical.
No.
I'm not doing the work of a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not healing. I can't promise to heal.
Yeah.
I'm simply rebalancing the body. So,
Okay.
and I have had physiotherapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. They've all sent people to see me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
To this point.
So you talk about rebalancing the body. What is that opposed to, like, physio? Someone's got a shoulder pain and they're working on it, or a massage therapist is getting deep into the scar tissue to break it up again. When you use the word rebalancing with reflexology, what exactly are you doing to that holistic body?
Yeah, so just like I was explaining there earlier, you've got that energy flow through your body, and every part of you, every organ, every gland, everything works on that energy. So if there's an energy blockage in there, that's when you start getting conditions that show up. And they come from the inside and work their way out. So by rebalancing, I mean that the energy flow through all of the parts of your body is working, is active.
Okay.
And your body actually starts to heal itself.
Okay. All right. And anything you recommend, like, obviously you go there for treatment, reflexology. Is there also a balanced approach of, like, balanced meals, good health, try and have a good health structure in your life also?
Of course, yeah. That goes kind of without saying, that you have to, make sure your water intake is good, and your eating properly and exercise, stuff like that. Yeah.
Get a lot of sunlight.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then, like, obviously, you're talking about, it's not really been accepted by private benefits. There's no benefit structure there that pays for, reflexology. What does a typical session cost for a person out there?
Well, my costs are like an initial. So I'll go over the intake form, and the intake form is sent to them once they book. It's an automatic through the website. It sends it to them. So I'll go through that, and I'll make my own notes. So when the client comes to see me, we go over that for 15, 20 minutes, even half an hour sometimes. Yeah. And then I'll do the treatment on them. So the initial is $90, and then follow-up ones are $80.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And that's the same for hand as well. Yeah.
So you see someone, they do an intake form, you do initial assessment, that's $90.
Yeah.
And how many treatments you recommend just varies from person to person, correct?
Well, the initial, when someone comes to see me, it's usually because they have something going on. It's not that they're just curious and they want to see what it's about.
Yeah.
So I'll recommend to them, let's do 3 treatments a week apart, and that gets the body kind of woken up as to, hey, what's going on here? And then after that third one, we kind of do a reassessment, and we can go into a 2-week schedule or a 3-week schedule. But eventually we want to get into a monthly maintenance is what I call it. So once we get the body kind of balanced, if you come and see me monthly, it just keeps your body and yourself. Okay,
so you start with initial assessment, you do some treatments, and then you try to move that person to a maintenance program.
Correct.
Where you're balancing your life and you're just keeping your level where you put them to for ongoing, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That sounds cool. Obviously, unfortunately, you had a motorcycle accident forced you into second career, and a lot of people don't like change.
Right.
Okay. Obviously, always are. I hear people, I don't like my life, I don't like my career. I mean, what would you recommend to people out there if they're looking for a career change? Unfortunately, you had a bad situation. Okay, but. Was it a big thing for you to move from like a career that for 30 plus years into another area? I mean, obviously there's the unknown. People are scared to make change. Yeah. We all know that. But if someone's looking out there, just a practical approach, like, I'm looking for a career change, but I'm too scared to do it. What would you recommend to that person out there?
Well, I've actually got a poster that I have up in my room in Turner Valley, and it kind of really struck a chord with me. I saw it and I realized that I wanted to have this poster in my room. And do you remember when you used to go to grocery stores, and if somebody had something for sale, they had it written on just a piece of paper and then their phone number on a bunch of little pull tabs that you would. So that's the picture, and it says I'm just trying to think here. Take one. Take one at least once in your life, and the little pull tab is changes. So, that kind of resonates how I felt. Yeah. Did I ever think I'd be working on people's feet and hands? No, absolutely not. I think when it comes right down to it, I almost think that accident was supposed to happen, because I feel like I'm doing now what I was meant to do. I was very scared when the day that I was done as a mechanic, and I rolled my toolbox up onto the trailer to take it home. Yeah. I kind of just stopped and went, Ernie, what are you doing? Yeah. You're not going to have this guaranteed check at the end of each month.
You're not going to have this cushion any longer.
Right?
Yeah.
yeah. But
you made the jump. Obviously, you made a jump into the deep side of the pool, correct? And you survived, correct?
I did.
And what's the most important thing for people out there? Like you made that jump, and you're in the career now. You're almost 2 years. What's the most important thing just to tell people? If they made that change, what should they do? Just keep at it.
Just keep at it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it at the time when I first started. I was basically shouting reflexology from the rooftops, and I didn't realize how much I was doing it until the Reflexology Association of Canada contacted me to be in their magazine as an influential reflexology therapist, because I was going to demonstrations, I was doing it to people at shows, I was going around to all the businesses in Turner Valley and Black Diamond and seeing if I could put my pamphlets and cards and everything in there. Social media, I was just going crazy with, and it worked. Like before, people in town, if you were walking down the street and you said, do you know if there's a reflexology therapist in town? And they'd be like, what's reflexology?
What's that? Okay.
And now I have people actually say, hey, you're that therapist I've heard about.
So I guess like any kind of career, you have to educate people about what you do. Obviously, I'm a lawyer, and like I have to tells people what exactly law I do and what I do all day long. They think I just shuffle papers and make a ton of money, and that's about it. There's more to it. You agree with that,
right?
Yeah. But you've almost become an advocate for your association, educating people out there about reflexology. If there's one message you'd like to send to people out there, obviously, this podcast is on Spotify, YouTube, social media. We got followers. What's the one message you'd like to educate people about reflexology? To educate them about your area of practice, or even a couple things.
Yeah, there's lots. I'm trying to get more men to come and see me. Men don't really take care of themselves till it's almost too late. I was the same way, but I'm really trying to get men to, hey, let's do some preventative maintenance before you get to that point where you're like, oh, I'm going to have to start walking in the cane here pretty soon. So, that and the other thing I left reflexology because, well, I didn't know what it was, but it was my last resort. So the thing I'm trying to educate people now is don't let reflexology be your last resort. Like, try it. One instance I'd like to just share with you today. I have a client that had a stroke at 54 years old.
Which is pretty young.
Very young. The right arm and the right leg were pretty much immobile. And they came to me, him and his wife, and said, will this work? And I said, I can't guarantee it, but it's not going to hurt. Like, let's start doing this. Let's see what we can do. Jump ahead. He's walking. He's that right arm is down straight and the fingers are straight. They used to be up and curled into a fist. And my hand reflexology teacher has said that I should be taking progression pictures so that when I write my paper about this success, that I'll have proof. That kind of thing is I love seeing that, because this individual is over the moon. Because they're starting to get the results.
Okay. So your message out there is, like, you reach if you're interested in getting better, reach out to me or reach out to reflexology. Don't try don't let it be the last resort out there. I've tried physio. I've taken medications. I've tried acupuncture. Nothing works. You rather see people at the forefront to see what you can do for them initially, or even a second treatment provider after someone else.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. The complementary. Let's get this working, and then see what we can where we can expand on it with the chiropractor or the acupuncture or massage or all of them.
So as a health practitioner now, like obviously you got your practice. You're willing to work with other health practitioners out there like chiro and physio to get the person better, correct?
Yeah.
Is the ultimate goal is to get people healthy, not to compete for money or clients. It's the big picture of just let's all get together.
For sure.
Let's get over this hump and see how we can make society better and make sure that people can live their lives as a normal person like when they're young.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it's that's what I really like being at Active Balance Health Center in Okotoks is there's chiropractors, there's physio, there's massage therapists, there's psychologists, there's reflexology now.
Yeah.
And it's all under one roof. And we are, as a team, like that, I really feel like a part of a team there.
Yeah.
We'll say, hey, try so-and-so across the hall.
Yeah.
Like, let's book you in with them. And then they'll try, hey, maybe you should go see this massage therapist, and so it's a big family almost that all works together to
and they're trying to
help.
take the whole perspective of it's not like we're all health practitioners, we're all here to help everybody. It's not a competition like I can make more money than you or get more clients. The goal is to get that patient better.
Right.
If physio doesn't work, send it to massage. If massage doesn't work, then maybe reflexology. Bring the psychologist in, and it's just the whole perspective.
100%. Yeah.
Because we're here to help everybody, bring the community together. Obviously, us, Grover Law Firm, we're a law firm, but we're here to bring the motorcycle community together as one, live as one big group and enjoy life and ride together.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's important because my dad was a surgeon and a doctor, and I've seen the spats between health practitioners. Like, I don't believe in chiro, and the chiro doesn't believe in doctors. Like, at the end of the day, put your my dad always used to say, ego is not my amigo. I don't know if you heard that saying.
Yeah.
But let's get the patient better.
Yeah.
I may be able to take the gallbladder out, but maybe they've got chronic pain and I can't deal with that. And rather than giving them a bunch of prescription meds, maybe they can see a reflexologist or a massage therapist and get better. Correct?
Yeah. And that's the ultimate goal. I actually had a surgeon tell me, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
I had worked on a broken ankle.
Yeah.
And it healed so quickly just from getting the circulation and the blood to the area that he was quite surprised at how fast it had healed.
Yeah.
And he said to me, keep doing what you're doing because, wow, I've never seen this.
Okay.
Type
So
of
he was a general surgeon or orthopedic surgeon?
He was orthopedic, I believe.
So okay.
Yeah.
All right. And obviously, you've been at some of our events. We've helped promote your company. We're always looking to give back to the community. I know you shared a booth with us at the bike show.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I was down in California. There's Tool Sunday. How was Tool Sunday for you?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Till the big rainstorm came in.
Yeah.
But no, it was really good, and I just wanted to say thanks for all that you do. I've been to some of your bike nights. They're kind of some of the best bike nights I've been to is when
in the universe, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
You tell Elon Musk that maybe he'll have a bike night up with SpaceX up in the orbit one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's great to see how much that you give back to the motorcycle community.
Yeah. Well, in Calgary in general, I mean, I was born here. I was raised here. I think it's always important to give back to the community. You should have a fulfilling career. It also not only helps you monetarily and satisfy your career aspirations, but take your career and give it back to the community because that's where our roots are pretty much.
Yeah.
And you follow that with your reflexology also. I've seen that.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Okay. And and in the big picture, Turner Valley, Black Diamonds, that's all that one big area now?
Yeah.
And what's it called now?
Well, it's officially called Diamond Valley, but
Okay.
most of the residents still call it Black Diamond.
So what do you think of that amalgamation between Black Diamond and Turner Valley? You like it or no?
Well, the amalgam, that part was good.
Yeah.
But to change the name, I kind of feel like personally it's a little bit of loss of history.
Yeah.
But it's hard to, like, the post office even says, please keep putting Black Diamond or Turner Valley, because mail is getting, it's like Diamond Valley. Is it 219 in Black Diamond or 219 in Turner Valley type thing? So I'm not a big fan of the name change, but the amalgamation was good.
You think it's going to grow the area where eventually you're going to have to move even south, like maybe down to, I don't know, Claresholm or somewhere like that?
I don't know if it'll ever get that big where I'll have to move. But,
okay. Yeah. But you enjoy the life out there in southern rural Alberta.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's close to the playgrounds that we like. I mean, I motorcycle, I camp, I like to kayak in the lakes. In the wintertime, my wife and I go snowmobiling all the time.
Yeah.
So
where do you do snowmobiling?
we'll go out to Cataract or Etherington, which is really close. It's about half an hour from our house.
Yeah.
But we've done Fernie and down
BC,
into
Revelstoke area.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a popular area for more.
It is,
snowmobiling.
for sure.
Any snowmobile accidents you see while you're out there?
Nothing too serious.
Yeah.
My wife helped a guy that had a heart attack one time.
Okay. Well, that's not good.
No,
No.
but no, it's great out there. I love living out there. And
Yeah. And then any plans for obviously we're at the end of June, the summer's around the corner now. Any plans coming up for July and August with your family?
yeah, first part of August, well, end of July, first part of August, we generally, my wife and I generally go out to her sister and brother-in-law's place in Lake Cowichan, which is in the Duncan area.
Oh, I know where that is. I went to high school at Shawnigan Lake.
Oh, okay.
So Cowichan Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that area.
Right.
We used to hang out at Duncan on the weekends, go see movies.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I know that area pretty good. Yeah, Mill Bay,
Yes.
all that area.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's a nice area.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, honestly, because I was it was a boarding school. I got stuck out, and it's like I'm on 300 acres. And the weather was kind of like, you obviously go there in August, correct?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's absolutely gorgeous. But when you're there from October to March, you don't see the sun at all.
Yeah.
You got this low cloud cover, rain everywhere, moss everywhere. It's very green and lush. It's kind of depressing.
Yes.
But, the island is beautiful.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
We usually, so every year, that's our destination.
How long you go out there for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
usually,
Yeah, just relax and chill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year, though, I'm flying back early. Lisanne's going to stay out there. She said she's still going to lay on the dock and take it easy. But I'm coming back early because I'm actually going to do a little plug for JD here. I signed up for his ride through the Rockies. So I'm doing that 13-day tour with I think there's 5 or 6 of us going on that one.
Oh, the one that we gave away?
Yeah, I didn't win that one.
Yeah,
I was kind of hoping I would.
So when that tour when does it belong? End of July to August or something like that?
Oh, maybe that one was
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going on the tour? Or are you are you going on this tour?
Yeah.
The BC Rockies one? Yeah, through Banff and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's like 10-day tour, isn't it?
13-day.
13 days. Yeah. So you looking forward to that?
Oh, 100%. I'm looking forward to that, and it's every August. It was August that the bike accident occurred. So every August, I kind of have a. I don't want to call it a birthday, but I celebrate that I made it.
Yeah.
And Yeah, so I'll be on the road on a tour that I've kind of always thought would be really cool to do.
Yeah.
Anniversary, that's the word I was
The
looking
anniversary.
for. The anniversary
Yeah.
of the accident.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be. Yeah,
It was a
doesn't matter.
life-changing situation for you.
It was.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and you know, I mean, there's always saying that bad things happen to good people, but you take advantage of stuff and you turn it into a rose or something like. And obviously, you moved on from another career from an old career to a new career.
New career, yeah.
You're obviously enjoying life. You know, you found another area to fulfill your life. You've obviously got you know your family, your wife to deal with.
Yeah.
And you know you live in gorgeous southern Alberta, Turner Valley or
Yeah.
Black Turner or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
I mean, is there that Eau Claire distillery there?
Yeah.
They make that vodka and stuff like that? Yeah.
Gin, they
Gin,
have quite
yeah,
a nice
yeah.
gin there. Yeah.
And they have that breakfast place there.
Yeah, the Chuck Wagon is
Yeah.
right beside the
Yeah.
Eau Claire.
And then they have that motorcycle shop. They have that burrito shop there.
Oh, they don't have the burrito shop anymore. But,
No?
yeah,
That
Motorrad.
shop is still there?
The
That motorcycle?
Motorrad.
What happened?
Motorrad.
Yeah, what happened to burritos?
I think she had some medical issues or something.
So they're not selling those good burritos
No,
anymore?
not the
Okay.
burritos. They got rid of that, but the
Okay.
motorcycle shop's still there.
Okay, still working away. Yeah. Yeah, and obviously, you know, you said you got your new career, you've got your life with your family, and you've
Yeah.
got some hobbies like kayaking and motorcycling. You enjoy camping. Any particular areas you like to go camping in Canada or U.S.?
Well, we like to stay in Canada,
Yeah,
especially now.
yeah,
But that's a whole different
yeah.
subject.
That's a different. Yeah, we'll keep politics. Out
Yeah,
of here.
well, let's leave that one alone.
Yeah.
Just west of us, Sandy McNabb, Blue Rock area.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be our little oasis, hole in the wall. Don't tell anybody about it, but it's gained a lot of popularity.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get in there now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a reservation only, where it used to be Thursday night. You'd fly out there with your trailer and set
Yeah.
it up and
Yeah.
have a place for the weekend. But Blue Rock we still like to go to. This coming next week, actually, I'm celebrating a milestone birthday on the 30th of June.
Okay.
So
It's your birthday?
yeah,
Okay, so
Lisanne,
happy birthday.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
On the 30th. Yeah.
Okay.
Lisanne and I are gonna go to Fairmount Hot Springs
Oh yeah.
campground.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
nice area. Down
Yeah,
there.
it's beautiful down
For the
there.
Canada long weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah, that should be fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. Yeah. So everything's going well. Obviously,
is.
you've moved on, and you know that's the way life is. You know, enjoy today. Tomorrow's the past is gone. You can't do anything about the past,
Yeah.
but you just look forward to the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to be on the Bulldog Brewhouse podcast. I wish you all the best with the continued success of reflexology. Obviously,
Thank you.
myself and my law firm are always out there. You know, we want to help you out, promote your business, give back to the community. So we wish you all the best of success in your future of your career, life in general, and enjoy your birthday on the 30th. Okay.
Yeah, I sure will.
You're turning 21 finally.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the big 2-1.
I'm legal to drink now.
Yeah, you can go to Vegas and have a Heineken or a couple pops at the casino, eh?
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
you
you.
for being a gentleman. And, you know, if you're ever looking out for reflexology, want to know more about it, or you want to try the treatment modalities, feel free to reach out to Ernie Bird. And, Ernie, how can they contact you? Is there a phone number, an email, or a website?
We got a website.
Yeah.
I've also got so the website is EB Reflexology. You can go on to Emerging Balance Reflexology. That's the name of my company. That'll bring it up.
Yeah.
If you have any of my business cards, there's a QR code on that takes you right to my website.
Okay.
My email is ernie@ebreflexology.com, but that's also, you can reach out on the website to that email.
Okay. You're not going to give out your personal cell number, correct?
No.
I don't
Not
advise
today.
of that, okay? But yeah, you know, obviously if anyone's looking out for your services, want to talk to you about reflexology, obviously you're a big advocate of this treatment modality.
For
If someone
sure.
was interested in making a career change like you, they can always reach out to you, eh?
Yeah, you bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. I know you're not a soccer fan, but I was watching. Maybe you'll watch a couple World Cup games. Canada lost today, but maybe they'll win next week. And
There you go.
round
Maybe
of
it'll be
32.
something I'll start watching.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
And everyone out there, thanks for tuning in for another episode of the podcast. We're at the end of June, and Canada Day weekend's around the corner, and enjoy the Canada Day long weekend. Obviously, Stampede's coming up, and enjoy the Stampede. And everyone stay safe and take care. Bye bye.
The Bulldog Brewhouse Podcast.